Have you ever wondered why you were put on this earth and if there is a purpose for being alive? Why can't you find it? First, you have to understand what purpose is. Purpose, in plain English, is the why for your mission. Now, your mission is something that your mind obsesses over, whether it's becoming financially stable or doing well in school. It doesn't matter. A man should have his purpose carved deeply into the ground so that he can move like a river, smoothly and steadily, regardless of what happens. To live like this means there is no constant worries or confusion in his life. He also knows where he is going. He knows what his destination is, so he knows what awaits him. He knows that there are storms. He slips, but he gets up and continues steadily. This is the life of a successful man. Why is having a purpose so important though? Imagine you're a pirate. You find a map with directions on it, leading toward a treasure worth $1 million. This $1 million will solve all your problems, all your worries, and could get you whatever you wanted. You're so excited and start packing your bags for this voyage of finding the treasure. But you don't know in what direction to travel because you don't know in what direction you're facing. So, you decide to use a compass, and with that, you find the treasure. It took a while, but you understood and knew what was waiting for you. Why I said this is because this is what having a goal, a mission, and a purpose is. The treasure is your goal. The mission is your map / your journey. And the compass is your purpose. Without a purpose, your life is directionless. So how do you find your purpose? First, you have to change your mindset and the way you do things. If you do the right things with the right mindset, you work in a state of flow, like water. Using a technique used by thousands of people worldwide, ikigai, a Japanese way of finding purpose, you yourself can find your purpose. Ikigai helps us to identify the best thing for a certain individual that will make them wake up with a sense of purpose. Ikigai is formed by something that I like to call the forces. Something that you love to do, something the world needs, something that you can get paid for, and last but not least, something you're good at. Let's talk about each of these forces separately. Number 1. Something you're good at. Most people focus on things they aren't very good at or mediocre at, instead of focusing on that they are naturally good at. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee. Number 2. Something you love. This is a tricky one because you might love doing a certain thing, but maybe you're not very good at it, or maybe it's not something the world needs. For example, I love playing basketball. Basketball is one of my favorite things to do. But where I'm from, basketball can't really take you that far. You really have to be good at it, which I'm not. So I saw that basketball was more of a passion and a hobby, something that I can use my free time and try and get better at it. But it's not my purpose. Maybe it's the same for you. Maybe you have something that you really love and enjoy, but you're not really that good at it. or it's not really something the world needs, and you can't really get paid for it. So it doesn't align with the forces of ikigai. So you have to find a purpose that aligns with the forces of ikigai. So for me, my purpose is doing YouTube, helping people live better lives. Number 3, something the world needs. Whatever you do should be beneficial to you and the people around you. If you want to become a professional sports player, you can become an inspiration for the young boys and girls. Doing something the world needs also means that your purpose shouldn't be something that harms the world. For example, like hunting. Don't hunt animals that are endangered, obviously. So, find something that can help the world and can benefit the world, but also benefit you. Number 4, something you can get paid for. Some people might say that money isn't important and it shouldn't stop you from following your heart. That's great, but rather look at that as a hobby. You need something that pays the bills. Money is a very important but dangerous necessity to our lives. Money gives us all the basics, but too much money can change the way you are and make you very materialistic, being afraid to lose what won't even be yours in the future anyway, when you're dead. Money can also be used to motivate us in achieving our goals. Remember, your purpose should fall into the forces of ikigai. Otherwise, it's not a purpose. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.